Well, I've come down to the river today and it's so amazing to see all these beautiful flowers, look, framing Canary Wharf over there in the distance. I'm excited to see what the tide's left out. And the tide's on the way out. I think I've got about another 1 hour and 20 minutes, so let's go see what we're going to find today. Now I've come down to the foreshore with my new trowel here, my brand new trowel made by my friend Graham, and this could very possibly be the very first pipe extraction that it carries out. You see there's some stem here, but is there a bowl on the end or not? I'm really hoping so. I think there is because I can feel some resistance. So this is officially the first pipe that this beautiful new trowel has unearthed. Look at this. Oh, it's slightly broken, but only on one side. Ta-da! Thank you, new trowel. Thank you, Graham. Just look at that, isn't it gorgeous? First pipe, new trowel. Oh look, and here is part of a 303 by the looks of it. Well, it makes a change from a pipe, doesn't it? There we go. I've just spied a marble down here. Always nice to find a marble gleaming in the mud. Look, this is interesting. Looks like a fang. Sharp little fang, maybe from a dog or something. So at the moment I'm scraping around in this mud here, seeing if I can see anything that looks potentially interesting. And then I just spotted here what looks like the top of a spoon. So yeah, it's definitely a spoon. Let's have a look and see if it's a whole spoon. And hopefully it'll be a spoon with some sort of identifying marks on it. Let's have a look. So many pieces of cutlery on the foreshore. This one looks like it's deeply embedded in something. Let's have a look. Okay, I'm going to see if I can detach the spoon from whatever it is that it's stuck in. I'll be back shortly. Well, it's completely stuck in here, and so I'm going to pop it in my bag and have a go at it at home. I may have to get the hammer out. So there we are. This spoon sticking out of a big lump of something hard and crusty. Also, right near the spoon is sticking out here part of the handle of a knife, and it looks like you know, an antler handle here. I found quite a few of these recently. Now down here there's a coin by the looks of it. very crusted up. It's probably a penny. So look here, I can see a pipe stem just there. So I wonder if there's a bowl on the end. Do you think there is? Do you think there is? Wouldn't that be great if there was? Let's get the mud away from it. See if there's anything on the end. It's a nice long stem. It's always exciting taking... Oh, you know what? You know what, there could be. It's always so exciting. I just don't want the dream to end. Oh my god, imagine if there was. It looks like... Oh, do you know what? Oh my goodness. I think I can see the end of it. Look. There. It's here. There is the end of the pipe. And there is the other end. This is gonna be a winner. Oh my goodness. This is really exciting. This, my friends, makes up for the fact that last time we didn't have a pipe. Oh, I'm so excited about this. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I am so excited. Look, 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 look. Oh, bear with me here. This is a really long one. Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect. Look. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm in heaven. I'm in pipe heaven. I'm absolutely... Oh my gosh, I'm in pipe heaven. This is one of my longest ones. Oh, I'm just... You know sometimes when you're just lost for words? I'm lost for words. I am lost for words. I'm just so delighted. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. I am so excited. Imagine it's been sitting there for... I mean, this pipe is from the 1700s. 18, 19, 20... Gosh, you know, 300 years it's been there. Intact. I'm going to give it a wash and we'll have another look at it. Okay, I'm giving this little baby a wash. And, oh my goodness me. This has just made my day. And it's got a maker's mark on it, believe it or not. Look, it's got a tiny eye on that side. I can't see anything on that side, but we might be able to see it later on, but that's definitely an eye. And this pipe dates back to definitely the 1700s, probably about 1730, 1740. Just look at that, isn't it stunning? Absolutely stunning. Oh, it just fills my heart with joy, with absolute joy. And the last person who held this pipe was probably smoking it, and I wonder what he or she was thinking. Just look at it. It's a thing of beauty. See the tiny eye there. I've just dug up this shoe, and I know it's a bit bonkers, but I really want to take it because I can see all these beautiful nails in the bottom of the sole. And You know, there's just something about it. There's something so personal about a shoe. I mean, look at those nails. You can just see them shining through. I want to stick it on a piece of wood, you know, with those brass nails all shined up. I'll tell you what, my poor kitchen sink can't take much more of this. But anyway, I'll give it a little rinse off here and then pop it in a bag. Just don't tell anyone, okay? I know it's a bit mad. Get the worst of it off, I suppose. Get the worst of that mud off. You see, look at that, isn't it gorgeous? And look at those brass nails. It's just such craftsmanship. You just don't get them like that anymore. Look at that, that is just lovely. Stunning, that's going to look so nice mounted on a piece of driftwood. I just saw the edge of something round and I thought it was probably a coin just here, but actually it turns out to be a really nice big mother of pearl button. Just giving it off. Look at that, isn't that pretty? Now there's something pretty down here. I'm going to see if you can spot it. Down amongst these rocks. And it is just here, look. It's a little fossil. Do you know what? The name has escaped me. Oh, what's it called? Oh, an echinoid, isn't it? An echinoid fossil. Well, I've been so lucky to find that pipe. It's absolutely stunning. And I'm going to have a closer look at the spoon. And the coin too, but I think I need to add a few things to this video. So I was here a few weeks ago and I've plenty of footage in my files, so I'm going to add a few little finds from a few weeks ago. Now I've just found something that looks really interesting just here. I'm going to zoom in on it and see if you can spot it. Probably not actually, it's a bit unfair. It's just here and it looks like a seal. This is really exciting. And it is, look, it's a seal to stamp a letter. Is it called a seal matrix? Wow, that is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I'm going to go and wash it off so we can see what letters are on there. Okay, I've just washed it off. I can't actually make out what these letters are. I'm just going to wipe them on my jeans. Some kind of pattern there. But I don't know if those are letters or whether it's like an emblem. Whatever it is, it's really pretty, but I can't read what it says on the side there. That might help somewhat. How exciting! I've just found an interesting looking object, but we'll have to wait till later to find out exactly what it is, and it might be nothing at all. But it's certainly got a very interesting looking handle on it. There, you see. But what that is encrusted at the end, I'm not terribly sure. So we'll leave that mystery until later. Now just here there is a little coin, and I've had a look at it. It's quite interesting. I don't recognise it at all. And then I nearly got washed away. I was concentrating so much on this coin that I hadn't noticed a wave behind me, so I nearly lost all my bits and pieces back into the river. So I'm going to do a little roundup now. I'm down here on the foreshore, and so let's start with the coin that I was looking at when I nearly got swept into the Thames. So I got home and gave it a little clean off, and there's a nice little ear of wheat, I think it is there. And on the other side there's a profile of King Victor Emmanuel, and the coin is from 1919, and it's a 5 centesimi from Italy, from 1919. So it's a really, really pretty little coin. So that's that there. Now here is my spoon, which looked relatively uninteresting when it was sticking out of that great big piece of sort of mud. But when I managed to get it out with the help of a friend, I noticed that there's some really delicate little initials there on the spoon, PDW. So obviously somebody who didn't want their spoon to get mixed up with somebody else's. And it does have a little hallmark here too, but I can't quite make it out, so I'll see if I can take a close-up photograph of that. So that's that. Now, in my last video, I found this button here with PP on it, and many people suggested what it could be. And the right answer is that it comes from the Palestine police, which I must admit I'd never heard of before, and I haven't quite read up properly on them yet. But in my last outing, really strangely, about 100 yards away from where I found the button, I found this coin here. Now, on the video, as you will have seen, it was very, very crusted up, and I thought it was a 1 penny. But when I managed to get the crust off, I saw that it wasn't, and it is in fact a 2mm 1927 coin from Palestine. So it's got here a little plant and the 2mm, and then on the other side it's marked quite clearly with Palestine. So such a coincidence really to find two objects related to Palestine in the space of 2 or 3 weeks, when I haven't found any before ever in my 15 years of mudlarking. So really, really interesting, and I wonder if they're from the same person. Who knows, but a very, very interesting coincidence. So now I've got this little seal here, which is also really interesting. I can't quite make out the symbol at the bottom. It could be an S, it could be an N. It could simply be some kind of symbol and maybe used to stamp on some wax, or perhaps to stamp on something anyway. So who knows, bit of a mystery really. It's probably, I'd say, not that terribly old, maybe mid to late 19th century or maybe even early 20th century, but it's made by Heller and manufactured in England. But it's still very, very interesting, a lovely find. I've got here my little fang, and I found this skull here on the Thames foreshore a couple years ago. I believe it's a dog skull, and this fang seems to match quite well the fangs on this skull, so I'm thinking that this is probably the fang from a dog. What else have I got here? We've got this nice little echinoid, perfectly formed little fossil. Small but beautiful. I've got the knife handle here, which I think is probably antler. What else have I got? Oh, I think I made it particularly clear that I absolutely love finding pipes. And this one here dates to between 1720 and 1750, I think. And as you can see, it's faded now nicely back to a nice creamy sort of colour, which it would have been originally, and it's got such a nice length to it. I will never get fed up with finding clay pipes. What else? Oh, so here's the mystery find here. It's got a beautiful little crafted bit at the end here. It says on it in tiny letters, I think, Astor 1918. And at the end here, it's got what would have originally moved, I think, and probably something's attached to the end. I'm wondering if it has something to do with shaving paraphernalia. Does anybody know? If you do, please let me know. Here's my shoe. Those beautiful nails, those beautiful brass copper nails in the bottom there. I shall put that on a piece of driftwood and it will look really nice. And I'd like to spend a little bit of time just shortly before I go about my trowel, which is made by a very good friend of mine called Graham Anderson. He made me this trowel. I lost a previous one that he made me. He's a real craftsman. This is made out of zebra wood, and this is brass, and it's got my name and tide line art on it, and it's even got this so that I can attach it to my belt and not lose it like I did the last one. So thank you very, very, very much, Graham, and lots of love to you and to Teresa, so thank you. So thanks very much for watching, everyone. Thanks for your comments and feedback on my last video. Please subscribe to my videos if you enjoy them and you'd like to see more. And I'd like to wish you all a very, very good week ahead and see you again soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.